And we're
Blast
back.
off.
We're back. We're back. Back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Really?
Oh,
Are we
here you
sure?
go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're back. We're back.
I'm here. You here?
I'm here, but we're having a tech attack
I'm here
again,
somewhere.
man.
I'm not so sure. I can see me, but you're frozen again.
Holy Temel,
I can't
man.
even hear you.
No?
And you're blurry,
So-
or it must just be my eyes.
So I can make all the fat jokes I want. You can't hear
And
me.
I
That's
didn't
great.
drink that much last night. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's good. I ain't fat anymore. I used to be.
So you can't hear me. Shit, I gotta
Now
be
I'm
careful.
young
then.
and
Okay.
no, I'm old and handsome. Not a young and handsome anymore.
Well,
So,
how you all doing today?
you're
Here's
lucky you're drinking
today's
beer.
non-sponsor.
What kind of
is,
beer is not sponsoring us today? What the hell's that? I can't even.
Phillips
Something sour.
Dino
Dino
Sour.
sour. Look at Dino.
Yeah.
Dino piss. Piss water.
Pretty much. No, I actually
Tastes like dinosaur piss.
kind of. I actually
They'll never
I
sponsor
had,
us now.
I had a kind of a group kind of reserved the store yesterday, or day before yesterday. So I had a bunch of guys, a bunch of tech guys from an F1 team came out and they jammed, played some music, were buying records, and I bought a bunch of beer for these guys to have a good time. And they wanted to have some interesting local beers, so I bought a whole mix of stuff, and some of it was this kind of stuff. So it's like blueberry, pomegranate, blah 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 blah. And I also bought a couple of cases of good old English beer.
Is that a Canadian beer?
Yeah,
You dug up some dinosaurs just to brew some beer? Dinosaur bones
we
or
got
some
lots
shit?
of dinosaurs up north, man. Where do you think all those fucking oil sands come from? Shit tons of these guys, man. It's easy. So I bought all this special flavored Canadian beer they wanted to try, and I bought a couple of cases of Tennant's, which is a UK beer. And look what I brought home with me. And there's none of the Tennant's left. So I don't know what that says. I don't know what that means.
That's the only stuff nobody drank. It must be that bad. Well, Beer Hunters International, that's our job. To find out good, bad, and the ugly beers. And the sour piss beer made from dinosaurs.
It's true. If you like sours, it's tasty, but you've all heard me say it before. I'm not a huge flavored beer fan. If I want a bunch of interesting flavors, you get a cocktail or something, or just juice. You know, for me, flavored beers are not usually the way to go. But I mean, that's a pleasant drink. It's just not a beer in my mind. That's all. No problem. But here we go, man. So today we were gonna start talking.
You know,
yeah, here we go.
I'm having a lot of trouble over here. I'm sitting right now in Sabah, Malaysia, on the island of Borneo, in a resort. All right, there's a golf course right behind me. It's raining today. You can see it if you want to take a look. It's back there. If you can see it, there's a golf course back there. Somewhere there.
Nice.
Ah, there it is. And beautiful. It's wet, so I'm not playing golf. Yeah, it's beautiful, but the internet sucks. This place is terrible internet. Maybe because like 5,000 people's in this place this weekend, and so the
is it busy there?
Really,
Why
really
is
slow.
it busy? Because it's a weekend. There's no holiday, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a school holiday or something like that. So, but there's a lot of Chinese here from China, and they fly in here because Sabah's quite cheap. KK is quite cheap compared to China. Actually, it's hard to believe that. Malaysia is so much cheaper than China, but China got quite expensive in the past few years. So, a lot of tourists from China are coming over here to enjoy an inexpensive holiday over here. It's still Asia. It's still it's
Kevin's sitting in a 5-star golf
they have some
resort
direct flights
on the
from
coast
KK to, I guess, Shenzhen and a few places in China. So it's quite busy, and it's good. I mean, for tourism and for the economy.
Yeah, I mean, my God, he's sitting in a 5-star golf resort on an ocean.
And this is, I think, what we're talking about.
Yeah, technology. It seems like it kind of, because we're doing
and they got better internet
podcasts
in Laos, in a tiny little town in Laos.
Yeah, it's because what we try to do consumes more internet.
I was just last last week, yeah. I mean, talk about beer consumes a lot of internet. I was just in the jungle, okay, just in part of the jungle, way down near the border of Indonesia this week, doing an assessment of a forest down there. And guess what? I didn't have bad internet. It was actually Starlink. Good old Starlink is down in the middle of the jungle in Sabah. Interesting. And I think they were paying 200 ringgit a month for Starlink in the camp down there. So it's not bad. That's about what, $50 a month. That's cheaper than what I spent in USA. Mine's bill's closer to $100. I don't know what yours is up there in Canada. How much you pay for your internet up there a month?
Too much. I have the highest package that's available in my area with fiber, and it's what is it, 500 download and whatever upload, blah blah blah. And I'm paying because they bundle all that shit, right? So it bundles with the TV and with some channels and all kinds of crap. But I think I'm paying about 170 Canadian, so like 120 US or something like that. And for my cell phone, I think I pay about that much every day.
Actually, it's funny. We're going to talk about broken technology because right now it's broken. All I can see is your mouth moving. I can't hear a word what you're saying. And then exactly, all I heard was cell phone.
So ladies and gentlemen, here's my chance to make fat jokes about me, Kevin. You can't hear.
You're like a Muppet, you know, a blurry Muppet. Oh man, it's terrible. Broken internet, man. A broken technology. I think that's the problem. Is we depend so much on technology, yet when it doesn't work, we're screwed.
Well, it's true. Like I was saying, is when we're down, we do like video, we do podcasts and things. So it uses more bandwidth, right? So, I mean, your internet where you are now, if you're just sending emails, is probably just fine. But we're trying to do video, and I'm freezing, you're freezing. It's like, it's kind of all fucked up that way. So maybe we have to go back to like back in the good old days when, remember when fax cards were a thing in your computer and then you started having voice over internet? In the early days, you had like the half duplex cards. So like walkie-talkie style. So I'll talk, and when I'm finished, I'll say, okay, over. Okay, I'm finished talking to you now. It's your turn to talk now. Over.
Over. Over. Yeah, just over. Like a walkie-talkie. Over.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. I still remember I was in, what do you call it? Guatemala many, many years ago when I was very young and handsome. Now I'm just old and handsome. That's why I say anyway, I had to send a, what do you call that one where the old days where you have the tick tock, tick, 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 tick kind of thing?
Telex.
It was in Guatemala. Send a
telex,
a gram, some kind of telegram, right? Where they would to even telex, before telex, telegram. It was the old tick, tick, tick things. Not, I think telex is an advanced form of what we did. What the hell was it called? You know. Anyway, to send a message to my mother back in
telegraph
when I was in the Guatemalan Peace Corps, and I had to go to the post office to do that. And they go in and tick, 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 and it's like per word. You're paying per word, a couple of cents per word or something. So you had to keep it really short. It's like 10 words was like 1 quetzal or some shit. Oh man, it was funny back then. And then you're not sure if you got it or not because you had to wait a week for any kind of reply. And then, you know, you have to go back to the post office to see you got a reply because you don't have a telephone or anything. It was like, wow, that's the old days, right? Now, shit, you got these things here.
And yet
instant everything, right? When it works. If it doesn't work, then you're screwed again.
Sometime.
What would you do? What would the kids do without their phones? What would they do? I think they're totally lost.
I would be rich.
The new
I
generation.
Would be super fucking rich is what would happen. You know, my retirement business is that record shop, and it's analog, man. It's analog, and people come in. It's actually, this is true.
Oh yeah.
Young people come into my store, and they have nostalgia for a time they never experienced. So the whole analog aspect of it, it's not downloaded. It's not you didn't rip it.
Yeah.
It's not on your hard drive. It's a big old chunk of fucking black plastic. You stick on a machine. It goes round and round and round. You stick a nail in it, and it makes some sound. So it's kind of interesting that it's. But yeah,
Yep. If you have
even my
as long as you have
old
electricity,
school analog records.
maybe you should get some of these wind-up ones.
Yeah, I had one in the store. The old
Where you have a little
gramophone,
crank
the
on
old
the edge of
78.
it, just in case your electricity goes out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play that damn thing?
Gramophones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
play it
Actually,
once in a while.
I had one that had the old wax reels instead
That'd be
of
a good
records. I had all kinds of old shit in there, but that's it. I don't like that shit. That's just
Oh.
that's collecting antiques
Wow.
and crap. I like the music side of it, not that
Yeah. Of
not
course.
that shit.
The music's pretty.
That's
shitty.
like saying I want to get back to
Yeah.
the old hand crank Model T.
Not the old textile.
Oh, fuck that. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. I want the self-driving motherfucking car is what I'm waiting for somebody to fucking do it right, man. I'm tired of it. I've been driving for fucking 60 fucking years, 50 years I've been driving. I'm tired of fucking driving. I want the machine to drive now. But look at this. You're gonna trust a machine to drive you around when we
that's a good
can't
point.
even fucking talk? We can't
Self-driving
even do a
cars.
video, and you're gonna count on that?
Technology.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what, man? I think I'm actually, this is so bad, I think I'm going to fucking tap out. It's like, I cannot imagine what the viewers are going to have to watch. We're both like talking at the same time, or we're both not talking. It's like, hey, let me sign up for this podcast.
Yeah,
And
this
these guys
is
go,
terrible right now. Technology is not working at all. You're off and on, blurry as hell. I think I think this has to be a very
Here's your
bit of a
clickbait
shorter
title,
episode
man.
because neither one of us know what the hell each other are saying. So.
Here's your
okay,
clickbait title.
technology,
Two
good,
old
when it
dudes
works.
have strokes.
When it doesn't work, it's fucking pants.
Yeah. No, we'll call it. Two old dudes have
We're dying on the internet here.
strokes.
Actually, the internet's dying on us, not us dying. We're fine.
Yeah.
The damn the internet has died. Oh man,
it's-
that
yeah,
is not
it-
good. Today
it's pissing
is
me
a
off,
bad
man.
internet day. People have bad hair days. You don't anymore, but
Not everybody.
but yeah,